we do, and it's time for the ZoomDown Numberists finals. And of course, on tonight's show, we have last week's highest scorer. It's Tim Down. And he will be playing Matthew Tassier. And in our second game of the evening, we have young Elliott Miller.
Oh.
Who will be playing a man who's just recently married. It's Thomas Capelin.
Evening go.
Our lexicographer, or whatever the numerical equivalent is, James Rowan tonight.
Hello.
And we have Fiona Tickham.
Hiya.
How are you doing, Fiona?
Yeah, good.
Really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it should be great. So there's going to be some fantastic games. I think it could go any way. So yeah.
It could, yeah. It's very hard to call. So I'm sure people at home have their little sweepstakes done and have a favourite and all that. Maybe they didn't get their favourite, but they'd be rooting for someone who's not their favourite. Maybe that kind of thing. That's what we like. Just because there might be a tenner in it for them or something. You know? So you can't begrudge people these. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this tonight. It really worked the last time. I just couldn't get over how well it worked for a brand new idea, and the fact we had how many people in the room, 11 people in the room, and it kind of all worked, and it didn't take too long. James, this is kind of your invention too. I mean, we're using Ziggy tonight, so.
Yes, Ziggy is been brought back out. It's been given a stern talking to from last week after only producing 3-digit duck down targets.
Okay.
Has been run many times over, and there doesn't seem to be an issue. It was just complete chance that all of them happened to be. Let's hope it doesn't do the same thing again this evening, or there'll be trouble.
It was one of the sort of the minor criticisms. I know Elizabeth Beer was like drop duck down. You got to drop that duck down. There was too
Made
much
it
of it.
Became, you see, increasing, and all we're doing is giving them another number. So if anything, it was almost easier than the other rounds.
Yeah, it was. It sort of needs to be a 4-digit target. So we're gonna fingers crossed that if anyone plays duck down tonight, we get a nice 4-digit target. So let's talk to our players. So we have Tim Down.
Hi.
How did you enjoy it the last time?
Yeah, it was really good. As you said, I think the format worked well, and numbers. What's not to love?
Yeah, it was surprisingly big numbers of people watching. We didn't think there would be such an interest in it, but I think they maybe like looking at you kind of circus expositions. You kind of freak numbers players. But and speaking of one, Matthew Tassier, a perfect gentleman of a freak numbers player, shall we say? Did you enjoy it the last time?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. I was surprised how nervy I was at first. But
were you?
Interesting.
I didn't think you were a man that would have any nerves.
Not much normally. No.
Got a nice poker face there. You see, maybe it's hard to tell when you're.
Yeah, when I've got my game face on. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right, well, get your game face on tonight because you're up first against Tim. And in game 2, we have Elliott Miller. How are you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm pretty decent. Thanks. Looking forward to it.
You had a couple of you had a very impressive Art Conundrum solve the last time. You like those?
Yeah, in fact, I think they should change to them on the show. To be honest.
You think? Okay. Well,
I'm not sure most of us would agree with you there.
If I ever become producer, Elliott, I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
There's too many letters rounds on the show. We should have an Art Conundrum at the end. Even it out a bit. I'm
torn. Well, if we take away one of the early numbers games, I don't like that numbers game in round 3. I prefer the old format where you had sort of four games of letters.
More numbers better.
Oh no!
Statement.
Shaking heads at me at the moment. I can see it. But yeah, that's a subjective thing, I guess. But we are here to celebrate the numbers again tonight, so very much looking forward to it. And our final contestant tonight is Thomas Capelman.
Hello.
How did you enjoy last week?
Yeah, it was good fun. Looking forward to another challenge.
Was your mum watching?
She was, yes.
How did she rate your performance?
I think he was finding anything hyper a challenge.
Too much, right? Is she a letters person or a numbers person?
A bit of a mix.
A bit of a mix, okay. All right.
But just keep to 3 digits.
Keep to 3 digits. All right. Well, sorry, Mrs. Capelman, for that tonight. And we can't make those promises. So, but anyway, you'll be rooting your son on, and I'm really looking forward to this. So, Fiona, I guess we'll get on with it.
Yeah, just to say, I don't know if Tim can put himself just a little bit higher in his window because we're going to lose him when he puts his head down.
That's all right.
Perfect. Yep. Lovely.
Perfect. Okay, so here we have Tim versus Matthew. Okay. And the format is, well, we'll explain it as we go. Those of you who watched will know. So we start off with a normal number selection, and that's going to be yours, Tim.
Okay, could I have 4 large, please?
I'm going to start with your
You
4 large.
certainly can.
Okay.
Coming right up.
So 4 large gets marked off for player 1. Can't use that again this game. And those are them there tonight, are they? Okay, so your smalls are 8 and 4. And your larges 25, 50, 75, and 100. And your target 428. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so 428. Tim.
Yeah, 428.
Okay, and Matthew.
Yes, 428.
Okay, so Tim, your way, please.
50 plus 4.
54. Yes.
Multiply by 8.
432.
And 100 over 25 is 4, and take it off.
Take it off. Yes, and Matthew.
I did 50 times 8 is 400.
Yeah.
Added the 25.
Mm-hmm.
Then 4 times 75 is 300, divided by the 100 for 100. For 3.
Very nice.
And add it on.
And add it on. Nice way of getting the 3 there. I like that. Very nice. So good. 10 points. Good start. Hope everyone at home got that after your desensitization of these numbers last week.
Yeah, we seem to maybe have some issues with the stream. People are saying it's gone like a slideshow.
Is it
I'm
really?
looking
Picked up a
okay
little
from
bit
my
now,
end, but
Yeah, things seem largely okay on my end. I think that was about a minute and a half ago.
okay. So yeah, that
Alright,
might
we'll
just be
see.
a blip then. Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry about that. We'll just keep us informed.
Yeah, if it
what's
gets
happening.
really bad, let us know, guys.
Okay, so we're into round. I'm going to write these on the board again. Round 2. And that's Matthew. Your normal, please.
I'll have my 6 small, please.
You'll have your 6 small. Okay.
2 highly surprising choices so far.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Opening chess moves. And your numbers are 9, 6, and 7. Another 6, 5, and 2. And your target 254.
Okay, and around early.
Yeah, I knew that would happen. I had to pop in the house for a second there. Sorry about that. Okay, so right, so I take it we have 254. Matthew, take it away.
I did 6 times 7, 42.
Yeah.
Multiply by the other 6 for 252. And add on the 2.
And you have the 2. Okay, very nice. Tim?
I did 6 divided by 6 is 1.
Yeah.
5 minus the 1 is 4.
Yeah.
Times 7, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Times 9, 252.
Yeah.
And add the 2.
Very nice. So, were you screaming there for about 20 seconds while I was gone there? Were you? I knew it would happen. All right. Okay, so 20 each. I don't need to disappear this round, so we're good. So we're into our first special selection now, and that's Tim. You're first, please.
I'll go for nasty 4 large, please.
Nasty 4 large. Okay. So,
give me a second. Just restarting it.
Okay.
Shouldn't normally do this. I just made a bit of a mistake there. Is it normal nasty?
Normal
Yes,
nasty
please.
4 large, please.
Okay. Good. There we go.
Okay.
Got it now.
Okay, and your smalls are 9 and 4. And your larges, 12, 37, 62, and 87. And your target, 744.
I believe we have REs here.
Okay, that was quick, wasn't it? Okay, so
it's a trivial one for this selection.
Tim,
It's 12 times 62.
it's 12 times 62. Oh my God.
Yeah. Written
Matthew,
nice
show
and
me the
largely,
same.
thank you, Matthew.
We can
Nice
see
and
that.
large, yeah. Yeah. All right, we'll move on then. So, very good. I was on the 87 and the 9, but anyway. 30 each. Still on a max, double max game. And we're into round 4, which is Matthew, your normal, please.
I'll have 1 large, please.
1 large. And your numbers are 5, 8, and 7. 6, another 8, and your large one is a 50. And your target, 933. Okay, 933, Matthew.
Just 935.
935, and Tim.
Yeah, 935 not written down.
Yeah, I've not written it down fully either.
Okay, just quickly write it down then. Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Matthew, 935.
8 plus 6 plus 5 for 19.
Yeah.
Multiplied by 50. Subtract the 8 and the 7.
7 for 935. And yours the same way, Tim?
It's the same way. I don't know whether you can see
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah,
that's
can see
perfect.
that,
Is it
yeah.
fine?
That's perfect. It's
Wow.
933 possible.
I have
James.
9. Can I have a bash at 932?
You can because it's the best there is.
Go for it, Al.
8 add 8 add 5 is 21. 7 by 6 is 42. Multiply them for 882 and add the 50.
Nicely done.
Very nice, Elliot.
In front of me.
Thank you.
Very nice indeed. Excellent.
Excellent.
How did anyone get on in the chat there? Any solutions?
I haven't seen any other 932s come up. We've seen a 931 and a 934.
What the 3-4?
Although, yeah, I think the The 934 has had its method removed.
Oh, they didn't really have their 934. They were, yeah, I got 93. No, I don't. No. Okay. Right, it's 37. When I see Matthew, they just look like verses here because Matthew's written here. I'm feeling all ecumenical tonight. So.
I'm aware we're moving on, but just for the sake of not leaving him in the dark, Bradley's just posted a 934. So.
Bradley. Well done, Bradley. We'll pretend you got it right then. Okay. Cool. So we are into round 5 now. And that is Tim, you're normal.
I'll go for 3 large, please.
3 large? All right.
Unless you're going to let me have another 4, but you're not, are you?
No. Okay. So your 3 smalls are 5, 9, and 4. And your 3 larges are 25, 50, and 75. And your target 694. Tim, 694.
Yep, 694.
And Matthew.
No, 695.
695. Okay, so Tim, your chance.
9 times 75. 675.
Yeah.
Add the 25.
700.
50 over 5 is 10.
Oh, very nice.
Take off the 4.
And the 4.
Yeah, that gives you 6 to take off.
Very, very nice. Nice way of getting the 6. I was struggling to get that 6. It's the kind of way I went, but I didn't see it.
Took me a little while.
Okay, so that gives us a leader. So as we move into round 6, it's 46. This is Matthew's first special selection.
I'll have spoilage 4 large, please.
Spoilage 4 large.
You surprised me.
See that coming, did we? No.
Oh, I can't see my lead lasting.
Well,
kids, enjoy this at home. Right. Your 3 smalls are 1, 7, and 8. And your larges 4, 4, 4. 5, 4, 5.
Who thought of this idea?
603 and 876. And your target 2574. And that's zoomed down. I got my 30 seconds that time. That's nice. How did we get on, Matthew?
No, nowhere, I'm afraid.
Nowhere. Okay, Tim, are you anywhere?
I think I've got 2577 not written down.
Not bad. We'll go for it before you forget.
7 times 444 is, I hope, 3108. Maybe.
I go for it.
Okay, we'll keep going. Let's just pretend it is.
Subtract 545. No, I'm nowhere near. This is not right. But carry on.
Carry on. Okay.
So that's 6.
2663, I think.
Right.
2563.
2563. So
yeah, correct.
So, in fact, I was going to add the 8, so I was 3 under rather than 3 over. And yours 3 away.
No, I'm lucky.
Yeah, you can get 2 away if you add that 8 into 1.
Yeah.
Very tricky. Did anybody get anywhere near it?
I did that and was 2 away.
2 away. All right. So what did you do from here?
It just add the 8 into 1.
Oh, just add the 8 into 1. Sorry, for 2, 5, 7, 2.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah. Hard luck, Tim.
We have a few people in the chat who have gone, 2572 as well. 2574 has not been spotted, but it is possible.
It is possible, James.
Okay, so if you're ready, if you do 876 minus 545,
yeah,
and then if you multiply that answer by 8,
someone help me out.
2648, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And then if you minus the 444, so it's because it's in one line. It will be 7 minus 1 is 6, and then 444 over the 6, and then take that away.
74. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
Well done, the computer. I assume that was a computer.
Ziggy's owning his keep tonight.
I'll take it off. I'll take 74 off for 2574. Very nice, Ziggy. Good solve. Beat our human contestants here. So.
Yeah, according to Graham in the chat, that's the only solution.
That one didn't help, did that? And the difference between the 3 smalls wasn't. Didn't give you much to play with, really, did it? So the scores remain at 47 to 37. And we're into round 7. And that is back with Tim on your next special, please.
I'll have duck down 4 large, please.
Duck down 4 large. Pray for a 4-figure target. Come on.
No, I'm not praying for that.
So it's duck down. Have a duck down 4 large. So there's 7 digits in 7 numbers in a duck down, isn't that right?
Yeah.
So your 3 smalls are 5, 3, and 4. And your largest 25, 50, 75, and 100. And your target, yay! 1496. Yeah. Looked at the target and thought, "Oh, that might be quite hard," and then looked at the selection and went, "No, it's really easy." So, Tim, your method?
Yeah, 3 times 5 times 100 minus 4.
Yeah, don't even need to waste the ink on that one. Do you have a different way, Matthew?
25 and 5 for 30 times 50 minus 4.
Times 50 and minus the 4. Okay, we'll not waste my precious ink on that. We'll just award you 10 points. Okay, so 57-47. And we're into round 8, which is Matthew, your final special selection, please.
We should probably try a hyper nasty. We'll have 2 large hyper nasty.
2 large hyper nasty, please, Ziggy.
Ziggy has generated you a 2 large hyper nasty. Coming up.
Okay, yeah, you have 2 marks each in the thing. That's it. So this is the 2 large hyper nasty. Your 6 small are 8, 10, and 3, 1, 9, and 6. And your 2 large, 87 and 137. And your target. $4092. So, Matthew?
Yeah.
4092.
4092.
And Tim?
No, I've only got 408. No, I haven't got it. No.
Okay, Matthew, your chance to catch up.
3 tens are 30. Times the 137 should give you 4,110. And then subtract the 9, the 8, and the 1.
Nicely done.
Very well done. Yes.
Yes.
It's very good. 10 points. I think I had a slightly different method for that.
So,
I did
yeah.
137 times 3 for 411. Is that right? 411, yeah.
Yeah.
Times the, or minus the 1 for 410. Times the 10 for 4110.
Yeah.
Or sorry, times the 10 and then minus the 8, I should say, yeah. Never mind the 1.
Yeah, the solver's suggesting a pretty similar method.
Yeah, okay, very good. Right, so that
Well
gives
done, Matt.
us... That ties the scores up at 57 each. And we are into our final round. So, it's a crucial Arith-nundrum. So, bear with me a second while I turn this off and get set up.
Good luck, Tim.
Good luck, Matthew.
Very good luck to the both of you.
Good luck to you both.
Okay, so Fiona,
Very good
we are
concept.
going... So we're going
So they
with...
console. I was not say console. The words disappeared from my head. We'd be doing numbers and not words.
So one begins with a 2, Fiona, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's the first number, guys. 2. Write that down.
I'll just work out all the multiples of 2.
Yeah, just
Okay.
narrow down your options. Count the cards. Okay. Okay, this could take a little bit of time.
Graham's already put in his guess before the things even appeared. If this turns out to be the answer, we're in serious trouble.
Guess so many sweeties in the jar, isn't it? Really? Okay, close bracket.
Oh, there's a bracket as well.
Differentiation, just integrate that. And take the square root. That should be it. Yeah, okay.
Suspense. Good luck, guys.
My first number was a little huge. 1 second.
How close are you to being ready so they can breathe first?
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Nice. Okay, good.
Right.
Best of luck, both.
Very best of luck, both. As we reveal today's Arith-nundrum.
Buzz.
Tim.
1458.
Very good. Well done. Very well done
I hit
indeed.
the wrong button there. He was right. Sorry, I hit the incorrect button.
Very well done. Very, very well done
Excellent
indeed.
stuff. Really good.
That's very
Thank you.
good. Whoa. Did anybody else have that before him there? Any of the non-players? Elliott, did you have it?
Yes.
Elliot's given us an old Spock symbol or something there. I don't know what it is. Star Trek. Very good. 1458. I'll write that on the board. So very well played. And there wasn't much to separate you lads. That was came down.
It's a good game. Well played, Matthew.
Came down to the final Arith-nundrum, which is what we want. But Matthew, you're going to hang around, will you? We'd like to speak to you, maybe in the next game, or maybe during the final or something, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll hang around. Absolutely, I'll be here.
Cool. Thank you very much, and thanks for taking part. I mean, you've been brilliant to watch, so I'm sure everyone has enjoyed your spoilage attempts and all that. It's a bit highbrow for some, but I'm sure it's whet their appetite.
Thanks very much for inviting me on.
You're very welcome, and we'll maybe get you on the regular ZoomDown next series. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a go.
We'll take a few weeks break. We'll need a holiday after this, Fiona, won't we? We'll go somewhere hot or something.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Yeah. Right. Well, very, very good. How did the chat enjoy that one, Fiona?
Yeah, I think they enjoyed it. Yeah, I think the stream sorted itself out as well, so I think we're all good.
Yeah, no complaints about the stream. Yeah, no chat contributions before Tim buzzed. So there's a
Well
chat
done,
victory
Tim.
there as well for Tim.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Do you like the division and all in there now? That was a little bit different tonight. So
Had to make the assumption that... No, carry on.
No, you're okay. Just saying this. Your final score is 67-57 there. So 67 is the score to beat in the next round, gentlemen. If you want to be player one in the final. And we'll get... So it's Elliott.
I thought it was Tom was player one. I thought. Might be wrong. Am I wrong?
I think you are wrong, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's player one.
All
Yeah.
right, let me swap my scorecard then. Just a moment.
For the minute I have, I'll quickly check. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Sorry. Right.
Yeah, my highly technical board. Okay, so. Well done, Tim, on making the final.
Thank you.
You can relax for a little
Good game,
bit now.
people.
And our next game. So we'll get into it, gentlemen. If you're ready.
Good luck, Tom.
Very best of luck to both.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
And it's Elliott, your normal selection, please.
One large, please. Start off.
Tim finishes his dinner. Yeah, that's good. We get rid of that clinkety clinkety.
Sorry.
I want a one
I can
large.
mute myself.
Yeah,
one large.
One large.
One large. Okay. Okay, your numbers are 2, 10, and 8. 5, 7, and your large one is 25. And your target 843. Tim's really enjoying his dinner there, isn't he? You might want to put yourself on mute there, Tim, if you're clinkety clinkety.
I thought you'd muted me, sorry.
No, we didn't.
Can
Elliott,
you mute yourself?
Yeah,
843.
Yes, 843.
Okay, and Thomas?
No, just 842.
Okay, so Elliott, 843.
25 times 7. It's 175. Minus 8. 167. Multiply by 5. 835. And 10 minus 2 for 8.
Very nice. Very good. 10 points.
Well done.
Thank you.
Have done any of those in the chat, James?
Yeah, we've got a couple of ones in the chat. Yeah, Graham's got it, Bradley's got it, Stephen's got it, and I still don't know who Avago Quartet is.
Avago Quartet is Elizabeth Beer. That's the name of her string.
Okay,
quartet.
lovely. Well, yeah, she's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Elizabeth. She got that? Yes, it was all this. Did they do the Elliott split multiplication? Was that the way to do it?
They all appear to be different ways, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Bradley and Elizabeth did the same way, but yeah.
Okay, that was very good. Good start. Okay, and we're into Thomas. Your first normal selection, please.
Yeah, one large is apparently too hard, so I better go 4 large.
Yeah, horses and courses. 4 large. Okay, coming up. And your selection, your smalls are 7 and 9. And you know your 4 large and your target. $472. And that's ZoomDown. Thomas, 472.
Yes. Not written down.
Okay,
No.
and Elliot?
Yeah, 472.
Written down.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go to you, Thomas.
I think I've just completed. Nope, just completed. Nope, wrong.
Oh, unlucky.
Lucky. Hard luck, mate. It's like something being on the tip of your tongue that can just disappear, can't it?
Yeah.
So. Elliot, you have yours written down, so it can't disappear. So we'll hear yours.
75 plus 50. 125.
Yeah.
Minus 7. 118. And then 100 over 25, 4 and multiply.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Excellent stuff.
Could have said times 100. Done it that way. Yeah. Okay.
Boring.
Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. That one myself, so that's a very good solve. 2 good solves. Don't worry, Thomas, you may be getting one of these specials now. So, Elliot, it is your first special selection. What would you like?
Hyper with 2 large.
2 large hyper. And your player 1, that's that. Okay, hyper is gone. 2 large hyper, so your 6 small will be 6, 9, and 10. 7, 3, and 2. And your 2 large, 25 and 100. And your target, 3664. And that's zoomed in. Elliot, 3664.
Yep, 3664.
And Thomas.
Yes, and written down.
Okay, nice one. That's good. It's a good plan, that one, writing it down. Right. So we go to Elliot, please. You're 3664.
100 times 9.
Yeah.
And then add the 10 and the 6. It's 916.
916, excuse me, yes.
And then 25 add 3. And then multiply them.
I'll have to take your word for this.
You can divide it by 7. It's 916 times 4. Just wanted to mess with you.
Oh, and divide by 7. Okay.
You was complaining last time.
Hey. And Thomas.
Similar idea, but slightly different. 100 times 9. Then 25 minus 7 minus 2 for the 16. So plus 25 minus 7 minus 2.
Same thing. Times.
And then 10 minus 6 for the 4.
Okay, very nice. Okay.
I see, Elliot. I would have, even if people know your trick, like just in the event of a possible psychological advantage, I'd have just rolled with it. Yeah, 916 times
25,648.
Mine was just get the 37 times it by the 100, and then you have that you could make 6 minus 2 for the 4 times the 9 to take the 36 off. It's quite an easier way of doing it as well.
Yeah, so the way the solver offers is 609 multiplied by 6 and add the 10.
Nah, we don't like that one. We don't like that at all. I preferred either the direct approach or the 2 large bit. All right. Thomas, off the mark. That's good. That's what we like. 30 plays 10. And we're into round 4, which is your next normal selection, please, Thomas.
Was that me, sorry?
Yes, it is. Your normal selection.
6 small, why not?
6 small. Okay. Coming up. From big numbers to small numbers, and your small numbers are 4, 7, and 8. 1, 6, and 2. And you target 419.
Seconds beforehand.
And we're done. That's okay. Right. So this is Thomas.
419.
Yeah, and Elliot.
Yeah, 419.
Okay, so your way, please, Thomas.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah.
Times 6 times 7.
Yeah.
And -1. Once I stop trying to go around the houses.
Yeah. And Elliot showing it the
Same
same way.
way.
I looked at it. I looked at it with the furrowed brow for a little while as well, and then went, "Oh yeah, no." So nice and easy, 10 points there. Okay, and that's 40 plays 20. And we're into round 5. Elliot, your next normal selection, please.
2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. And your 4 smalls will be 5, 2, 4, and 1. And your 2 large, 25 and 75. And your target 794. We'll just let it finish out anyway.
Both waiting for the other person to react first.
That is,
Don't give it away.
It's like Paxman. Come on, put your hand up. Come on, hurry up. Can't be that hard.
Well, even I got that one. So.
Elliot.
Yeah, 794.
And Thomas.
And 794.
794. Your way, please, Elliot.
75 times 5, add 25. Should get 400. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. Subtract that and multiply by 2.
Okay.
Yep. Is that visible as the same?
It is now, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just showing off there, Elliot, because I just did the 75 plus 25 is 100. Times 4 times 2 is 800.
Oh, yeah.
Minus
What
1.
I've got here.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I saw that one later.
Yeah, you go down a path, don't you?
That's it. It's whatever way you try first, isn't it? It's whatever cul-de-sac you happen to turn into first. Right. Well, all the same. 10 points. 50-30. Sorry. And we're into round 6, which is Thomas. Your first special selection, please.
Let's have a hyper nasty 3 large, please.
Hyper nasty 3 large coming up.
I attempted to practice this earlier.
Hyper nasty 3 large. Yeah, that's what I play every morning. Okay. Your hyper nasty 3 large. So your 5 smalls are 9 and 9. 7 and 5 and a 10. And your 3 large is a 12. So a 10 is a small and a 12 is a large. 62 and 87. And you target 6115. 6115.
I believe so, but not written down.
Okay, Elliot?
Yes, 6115.
Written down.
Yes.
Okay, and yours, your way, Thomas, then, please.
Okay, it's 87 times 10.
870.
Minus the 5.
It's 865.
Times 7.
Times 7 is
6055.
What is it?
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, 6055.
Good, just checking.
Okay.
And no, this one's not quite working either.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Elliot, your way, please.
62 adds to 9 is 71. Multiply by 87 gets you 6,177. And then 5 times 10 add 12 is 62. And subtract.
Very, very nice.
Well done.
I think I got this one, actually. Can I try my method? Just to see if the host can
Absolutely,
get
go
one
ahead.
for a change. My method was 87 plus 12.
99.
Nearly a nice number. Multiplied by 62 for 6138. Yeah. And then I got my 23 by minus 10, 5 and 7 for 22, and then a 9 over 9 for the 1. And that should be 6115. Yes?
Nicely done.
Yep, nicely done.
Well done.
Excellent. Good. Right, so that was 10 points to Elliot. Okay, so how did they get on in the chat with that one?
Yeah, so of the methods I can see here, yeah, well done to Elizabeth, Vincent, and Stephen.
Elizabeth probably did it my way. Me and her always have, if you check in the Facebook group, it's me and her with the exact same solve for the whole time. So very similar. Probably a one large approach that we would take to most things.
Yep, you would be correct.
Am I right? I was. There you go. I just knew it. I knew it. We're number siblings. That's what we are. Right. So the score is 60-30. We have 7, 8, and 9 left. You're going to need all of these, Thomas, to force a tiebreak.
Yep.
So it's round 7, and it's Elliot. Your next special selection, please.
Nasty one large, please.
Nasty one large. Okay, coming up. Had a nice selection tonight. Okay, so we have 4, 3, and 9. 9, 10. Guess what your big one is? A
12.
So it's a bit of a 6 small, if I'm right. And your target. 782. Mm-hmm. 782. Elliot.
Yeah, 782.
Okay, and Thomas?
Yep, 782.
Okay, your way, please, Elliot.
9 times 9 minus 4
The same way as I did it, yeah.
is 77.
Mm-hmm.
Multiply by 10 and add 12.
770 and add the 12. Very nice. And
And
Thomas,
the same for
way?
me. Yep.
Okay, so that was the sensible way of doing it then, obviously. Right. Right, okay, very nice. Yeah, that 12 was quite handy just to finish off with, wasn't it? Okay, so the score is 70-40. That gets you across the line, Elliot. So well played. Commiserations, Tom, but we have a special. You have to do a special now. Special selection before the Arth Conundrum.
So. Let's have nasty. Actually, no. Let's have hyper 6 large.
Hyper 6 large. Okay. Excellent. We like your style. Hyper 6 large. Okay.
Elliott's at least player 1 already, so I can't steal that off him.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of this target.
Oh, wow. Me too. This is a great target.
Oh, dear.
Your 2 smalls are 9 and 4. And your 6 large, right? They are 25, 50, 75, 100, 150, and 200. Yeah? Sorry. Move that a bit close, that one. Okay. And your target. Wait for it. Don't come much bigger. 9999.
Oh, my word.
Yep, done.
Yeah, go on, hang on, just let me get it written down.
I'm not bothering.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Alright, so you just looked at that and solved it, lads, then. So
Well, 200 times 50 is 10,000. So then it's just make a 1.
you just knew, even before making your 1, you knew it was there to make. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Same way, Elliott, yes.
Yeah.
That could have been so interesting. That's probably the most interesting target there's ever been on.
Like if it was just like 1 or 2 letters. Well, I say 1 or 2 letters.
I should have picked 8 small.
He should, yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
gosh, that would have been.
8 small with that would have been nice. Like, yeah, it would have been. Would have been hard if you had a couple of small numbers in there as well. So, all right, 20 times 50, kids, and then make your 1. Choose your way, easy peasy. Okay,
I think just for Reese's sake, it would be good if the guys could say how they made their 1, so he can put it on the wiki. Because otherwise,
4 minus 75 over 25.
Okay.
100 minus 75 over 25.
Okay.
Your way, Elliott. Sorry, say that again.
4 minus 75 over 25.
All right, for the 1.
For the 1.
That was L. Okay, and Tom.
100 minus 75 divided by 25.
There you go, Reese. So that's L's way, and that is Thomas's way. Okay, no matter. 10 points each. As we go into our final round, the Arth Conundrum. So, give me a second now. It takes a little time to write these up, James. So,
Yeah.
The question is, can I stop Elliott getting a Matt's game?
Well, no pressure to Elliott here, but I don't think we haven't had a ZoomDown max game before, even in the regular format.
Oh dear.
Well, yeah, take a breather because you'll be told when Paul is ready.
yeah, just chat among yourselves, there, lads. We should really take a commercial break, really, when this happens, shouldn't we? Really?
Yeah.
Any branded items in anyone's room that they recommend?
Recommend the show that this was from.
I think mine's still in my room at uni somewhere.
I mean, I say that I don't actually watch it.
You must have a couple of them, Tom, haven't you?
4. Well, I've got 3 with Tom Capelin and 1 is Thomas Capelin from 2008.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, the very best of luck to you, gentlemen.
Oh,
once more.
we ready?
Oh, okay, good luck.
We
Good luck.
reveal today's ZoomDown Arth Conundrum. 1 second.
Okay.
Coming
Where
out.
is it?
It's coming out.
Buzz.
Elliott.
1761.
Brilliant. Very good.
Yeah,
Very nice indeed.
I think I was about 3 seconds behind.
Very nice indeed. Well, if I just move up here, we can see that was 12 seconds. Very, very nice.
Very good.
Very,
And
very
Elliott.
nice. Was anybody close to matching him or beating him there? Tas, how'd you get on with that?
Yeah, no, I was behind him certainly.
Lightning. He's lightning, isn't he? It's going to be an interesting battle if it comes down to the Arth Conundrum now in the final, because Tim showed he was pretty good at these as well. So that could be very interesting. But well done, Elliott. Congratulations. You're in the final.
Congratulations are pouring in for the first Max game we've had in this.
Yes,
ZoomDown era.
Oh, fantastic.
And it's a real Max as well. It's not one of these 87. There was only 87 available. It's as well. It's the full 90 points available. So well done. So you become our player 1 then for the final. Yes, that's right. Cool. I'll write up the name. If anybody wants to get themselves a drink or something now, we could just take a minute or two before we do the final.
Sounds like a plan.
Is that okay? So stick with us, folks. Don't be going anywhere. Go and get your own drinks. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, that's quite the accolade now. Nobody can take a first achievement from you. Yeah, we'll see how you and Tim...
All right. It's all right. We'll have Connor on regular ZoomDown soon. We'll probably see about 3 Max games there.
That boy scares me. Like, it's still like it's the fact that his Mokto run that he did once. Yeah, it was 118 out of 120 maxes, and the 2 blobbed rounds were next to each other in the same game.
I think Jax had one where he had a 118, and the 2 rounds were one where he risked a word. I think they were both actually where he like risked words, and he had the actual word noted. So it was a moral 120. Which is pretty insane.
It's freaky.
I think
the thing is, if you obviously people occasionally get the very like most of them I think were in the 30th birthday championships. I don't know the last time someone got a complete max game on Countdown, but what would happen? Like, what do you think the producers would do if like the first 5 games of your real Octo run you just didn't drop a round? They should max Octo run like.
They probably wonder why Connor was back in the studio again, to be honest. I think the most maximums in a Mokto run since we've had all the updates to the dictionary is Rob Foster on 112.
I got a 101. I'm happy with that. If I can do that in person, I'll be very happy.
Rob's had a 112. Mind you, it's Rob Foster. We should expect that.
Yeah. Not Rob Ryden.
Cheers, Philip, as well, for saying apparently Dan McCollum was the last TV max we've had.
Oh, he would be, wouldn't he?
It's George Ford.
How did the chat enjoy that last game?
Yeah, chat seemed to love it.
Cool.
Yeah, people were pouring Elliott's congratulations and commiserations to Tom. Yeah. Just enjoying it. I don't have much else to add apart from that.
Well, it's win or lose, lads, tonight. It's fine margins. You know that. You're all good players.
And our numbers guys signing up for the regular series. So
nice. Excellent. Might have to throw in a few Arths into that next year. Take Elliott's idea and maybe bring it into ZoomDown. That's it.
Right.
Hey, everybody ready? Are we all back?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yep.
Well, very best of luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, Elliott.
Good luck, Tim.
So we're going to take a little break after maybe round 6, and we'll chat to Matthew and we'll chat to Thomas. Is that all right?
That's good.
Fine, buddy.
Right. So, well, very best of luck, gentlemen. And Elliott, it is your prerogative. Your first normal selection, please.
We'll start with 1 large, please.
Okay, 1 large. Okay, our first selection of the final is your numbers are 9, 5, and 8. 1, 4, and your large one is 50. And you target 1, 1, 1.
Yeah. All good.
And we're all good. So, Elliot, 111, please.
50, add 5.
Yeah. 55.
8 over 4 is 2, multiply and add the 1.
Okay, 111.
Same.
Could have done an LNAFP there, couldn't you? 9 add 5 times 8, take 1.
Yeah, you could, yeah, for 112.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, there was a
You
few of those
saved
in
him
the
asking
chat.
the question.
I'm sure there are a few of those in chat, but anyway. Okay, Tim, yours was the same as Elliot's, yes?
It was, yeah.
10 points apiece, good start.
Lots of people offering their ways of 440 over 4 plus 1 and all that other kind of stuff. Being fancy.
Right, so we're into round 2. Tim, your first normal, please.
4 large, please.
4 large. So, Elliot wins. So you're allowed two each of these, you know. You're allowed 2 of your favorites, whatever this time. So that, Elliot, yours was a 1 large, and yours is a 4 large. Okay. So your 4 large. Your 2 smalls are 2 and 4. And your 4 regular large numbers, and your target. 327.
Ziggy needs a stern talking to.
Yeah,
We've had quite a few easy rounds in a row now.
I didn't get out of my chair for that one. So Tim, 327.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give us your way. I know you've both got it. So
4 times 75.
Yeah.
Plus 25 plus 2.
Yeah.
Elliot the same way. Okay, that's good. Right, so easy peasy there, Ziggy. And it's 20 each. Okay. And we're into round 3. Elliot, your first special selection, please, of the final.
Hyper 8 small, please.
Hyper 8 small, nice one. Hyper 8 small. Okay.
What was that conundrum we had for Sam? Masochist.
Okay, so your 8 small are 8, 4, 9, and 7. Five, 4, 6, and another 6. And your target 5091. Okay, 5091.
Yeah, 5091.
Okay, very good. And Tim.
No, only 5089.
Okay, unlucky. Okay, Elliot, you're 5091.
9 times 8 times 7 plus 6 is 510.
Yeah.
6 add 4 is 10. Multiply them. And then you've got a 5 and a 4 left over.
And you have a 5 and one of the 4s. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Very nicely done indeed. Good solve. Anyone else in the room get that?
That was my way too.
That was your way. Okay.
Same.
Nice. Good. Very good solve. And Thomas as well. Very good.
Yep.
So. Okay. Right. An early lead. It's 30 to 20. And we're into round 4. Back with Tim. I'm just going to move your name over a bit, Tim. There, so it's a bit Right. Okay, round 4, Tim. Your next normal selection, please.
3 large, please.
3 large. Okay. And your 3 smalls are 2, 10, and 10. And your 3 large, 25, 50, and 100. And you target 522. How'd you get on?
Only 523.
Okay, and Elliott?
522.
Okay, take it away.
25 times 10 add 10. For 260.
Yes.
Multiply by 100. 26,000. Divide by 50. Is 520 and add 2.
Very nicely done.
Nicely done, yep.
Well played. That was the trick, getting that 260, wasn't it, really, then? Yeah, very nice. Okay. And the scores. 40 to 20.
Yeah, Graham got it in a pretty much a similar / same way as Elliott. Thomas has also got it. And Bradley's got it.
Oh, Thomas is playing in the chat now as well, isn't
He is indeed. He's an audience member in this occasion.
I'm having to try and time things carefully so I don't spoil things there.
Yeah, that's
I did delay myself.
Come on, guys, you haven't got it already? Hurry up. Come on. Right, we're into round 5, which is Tim, your next normal selection, please.
Isn't it mine?
Oh, sorry, it's round 6. Sorry, I forgot to update the scores.
Oh, it's round 5, aren't we?
Oh, sorry, round 5 it is. You're right. Sorry, I looked at the wrong round.
Sorry.
So it is your next normal, I should say. Sorry.
2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. 2 large, and your 4 smalls will be 3, 6, 1, and 3. And your 2 large, 25 and 50. And you target 3, 4, 1.
Yep.
Okay. So 3, 4, 1. Elliott.
6 plus 1 is 7. Multiply by 50. And then 3 3s are 9 and take it off.
Take it off. It's 3, 4, 1. And Tim.
I'll do it a different way for a laugh then. 50 add 3.
50 plus 3 is 53.
Times 6
Okay.
for 318.
318.
Add 25.
25, 413, 343. Yeah.
And 3 minus 1 for 2. And take that off.
4, 1. Okay. No, I did Elliott's way. As soon as I saw it, it was like, oh yeah, very easy. Okay. Very nice. 10 points. $50 to $30. And we are into round 6. Tim, your first special selection,
I've
please.
gone wrong then. What have you got written there? 50-30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've given you an extra 20 points, Elliot.
You can give me an extra 20 points if you want.
Extra 20?
We've not had that many rounds, have we?
How did you? My
I've
God.
no idea where
on,
that came from.
You'd be on more than a max. Yeah. All right.
Bit of favouritism, obviously.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Tim. It was purely accidental. So,
It's fine.
yeah. Just human error. What would you like for your first special selection, please?
Let's try 4 large duck down again.
4 large duck down. Okay. Four large duck down. Nice one. Ziggy's playing ball. We have 5, 4, and another 5. And your 4 largest, 25, 50, 75, and 100. And your target. $1,373, and that's zoomed in. Okay, 1373, Tim.
Just 1375.
Okay, and Elliot.
1374.
Okay, one away. Okay, well, let's hear your 1374 then, please.
50 plus 5
Plus 5.
is 55. Multiply by 25. Should get 1375.
1375.
And then 5 minus 4.
And then 5 minus 4.
Yeah, well done.
Here's the one.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll take it off, very nice. James, was it possible?
It was. Did any of you get it? Because nobody in the chat has got it.
I got it a few seconds after time.
All right. Well,
That works. That's enough.
Let's hear it.
So 5 times 4 is 20.
Okay.
75 minus 20 is 55.
Ah, yes. Well done.
And then times 25 for 1375. And you've got 100 over 50 left over.
Do indeed. Very nice. That's not even the method I have in front of me either. So
That's what you were looking to keep that too, but I couldn't get it. I was just on 1375 really, but
yeah. So
nice.
whizzing through the one I have in front of me here. So I have 5 times 75. Take 100 for 275.
right, say that again. 5 times
5 times 75,
Yeah.
and then take the 100 for 275.
Yeah.
And then multiply that by 5 for 1375. And then you've got 50 over 2.
50 over 25 for the 2. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So 7 points to Elliot. Good kudos to Tom there. Okay. Max game is gone, Elliot, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Well, they can't take that one away from you. That's in the bag, so there you go.
all them multiples of 5, it can blind you in selections like that when
Yeah.
you've got all the 5s and things like that.
And then it wants a 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
The target's got all 6s in it. Right, 57 to 30. So, well, that's the end of round 6. So, we are going to we'll go over to Matthew Tass here first, because, Matthew, you're probably one of the most sort of widely known good numbers players in the game. Everyone sort of knows of your feats. Do you enjoy the letters, or what was your process when it came to applying for the show?
Yeah, I enjoy the letters, but I've always found numbers so much easier from a young age. So it's yes, that was what fascinated me first when I was watching Countdown, and when it came on when I was about 9 when it started.
Yeah.
It was always the numbers that were the most interesting, and the numbers where I could keep up with the people on telly on.
What were you like at the words, at the letters?
Okay, but a bit sluggish.
Yeah, I suppose I got drawn to the numbers. I suppose I found myself a letters player later on, but I was more drawn to the numbers. It was just, yeah, because I used to find that it used to be in the early days of the show there was many good letters players, but the numbers they kind of just they all panicked, didn't they? There was, they were like, oh no, I couldn't get that, and you know.
Yeah.
That's
numbers always made more sense to me. You know.
And that's sort of changed of late. We have many sort of good numbers players within the game, and even just the popularity of this, it's very, very popular. It's, you know, I was surprised.
I'm not as surprised as you are. You know, sometimes I run numbers tournaments on Actress, and they're always very popular. There's always a load of people want to take part. And
I'm waiting for the weakest link numbers tournament to come back. When will that be?
I'm probably going to run that again in a couple of months for this year.
Couple of months.
Hang on.
I'll have to join one of your tournaments sometime. You see, when I've had young kids this past couple of years, you see, so it's been hard at bedtime. All these tournaments, and they'll start at 8 o'clock, which is just on my kids' bedtime, so it can be quite tricky.
The weakest link numbers is one where you will play against the Actress, play against the robots, so you won't, and in your time. So
in your own time. Right.
That's a good one to start with.
I see there's a bit of controversy these days about people not finishing games as well, so it can be hard to organise a perfect time with someone to get that game out of the way. Maybe that's the only problem, you know. Sometimes it's better having a fixed time. You go, well, there you go. You have to play. It's 8 o'clock. You're playing, you know. But,
yes. You've got to allow enough time if you're going to have a player versus player tournament. You've got to run.
Well, we definitely like to see you on the regular version of ZoomDown next series, if you'd be interested.
Yeah, I'll come on and have a bash.
Do you play much letters these days when you're on Apto, or is it mostly the numbers that you're on for?
I'll play a bit of both. I'll take anyone on a 15-man if they fancy. Certainly, yeah. Right, it's only doing endless conundrums that seems really dull to me. I avoid doing conundrum attacks.
Yeah.
I think I've got about 30 meters up that hill. I just
They've just added a load more to Ascension as well. They've added like another couple of thousand or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't find that interesting. You're right.
I think after 9 years, I think I've climbed about 180 to 200 meters. Don't really do conundrum attacks all that often. One question which I thought, I suppose I can probably throw this, as it's a number special, I could probably throw this to nearly everyone. But in terms of, you know, trying to think of some things to kind of, you know, say or ask in these kind of segments, I was looking at the old Vox Ludio interviews that Charlie and Zarte ran a long while ago. And yeah, one of the things I picked up on, Matthew, was one of the bits where you were saying that some people used to call you a bit of a pedant when they said it'd be like 3 and you'd say, oh, it's clearly only 8 minutes past, or so forth.
I can relate there.
I suppose this applies to everyone, but kind of, did it, like, because it's come so naturally to you, and for, I suppose, most of the other people in this call, can you understand perhaps, perhaps why other people can't do it? Because it's quite a common thing amongst top sports people, like the best of the best, where they don't understand why kind of amateurs can't do what they do, at least even to a certain degree. So, I don't know if it has ever crossed your mind, but I suppose it's a case of just asking how naturally does it come.
Yeah, I think, because it does come quite naturally to probably all 8 of the competitors who've been in this. It's it is. You don't really understand how other people don't see it. Quite quickly.
I think it's
so scared of numbers when they make so much sense. They just.
It will be something quite neurological. I mean, especially with things like mental arithmetic and things like that. The reason why some people are better than others is something, I'm sure I read that it's something to do with the specific region of the brain that is responsible for calculations. And typically you'll see it with like autistic savants, this area of the brain is enhanced, so they are actually a lot quicker at them. Something like that.
I definitely find when I was your age, Elliot, I was a lot quicker at mental arithmetic. And that's something, when I went on the show, I didn't practice my numbers. I assumed that I was still 21 and as sort of good at the numbers as I was then, you know. And it's funny, I think. Do you not find that, Matthew? I mean, you practice your numbers a lot, but when you get to our age, you kind of need to, don't you?
Yes, possibly. I mean, I'm older than the other guys here, so quite possibly. I mean, I certainly find the Gareth Nundrums you've done, I'm certainly a bit slower on them than the other people. But
would you have thought you were? That's my point. But if you were a 25, would you think I would have been quicker then when I was a young fella?
Yeah, quite possibly. I don't know really. I don't know.
I do, because I used to sort of it's that doubt where you kind of go, what's that 23 times what? And you have a figure in your head, but there's that little second of doubt. Is it, or am I wrong? Whereas when I was Elliott's age, I was like, no, I'm 100% sure that that's what it is. There was no element of doubt at all. And
Well, I find playing a bit of spoilage, the spoilage numbers, playing a bit of that really sharpens it up a bit, because you've got to hold numbers in your head and do a lot of stuff all at once.
Do we reckon the 165 in spoilage will be broken in your opinion, Matthew?
I think.
Or did you get lucky?
I did it twice, so maybe.
Oh, you did. I'm only messing. That shut me up. Twice. That shut me up. That's the perfect response from me.
I think on a good game, and if I'm on a good day, I could see me just about pushing 170. That would be kind of my limit. But,
I think that'll be my next venture over these holidays. Try spoilage again.
I'll give you a few games if you like. That'd be good.
You might have liked some of the personal puzzles me and Elliott sent for each other. 6 months ago, Elliott? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Remember there were a couple of Sundays we set each other things like with 8 large and like 7 or 8 or 9 digit targets, like big numbers.
I think me and Matthew once played a spoilage numbers attack with 1 second round when Berserk was introduced. It's not recommended.
No.
Very difficult.
No.
Which is just pick the number closest. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You're just sort of pressing on the target and sort of multiplying randomly and hoping that you get it.
Is that not how you do spoilage anyway?
Most of the time.
Yeah, well, there must be little techniques, I suppose, but I mean, it's still which cul-de-sac you go down first, isn't it? Really, and just keep going, see how close you can get.
Decision making is key to try what is the least likely cul-de-sac, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's always really satisfying when in spoilage you just completely fudge a solution despite having no idea what the method was. You just tap random things and it pops out occasionally.
That's my 30. My 30 is my top score or something in that area, and I think that was it. It was just I got lucky 3 times really. I was like, and you're going, yes, I think I'm getting there. Oh yes, and add the 444 and
I think I might have a 1. I think I might have a 145 in spoilage. I think that might be my best yet.
Not bad. Very good. Thomas, have you played any of this spoilage?
Some. I try and avoid it. Matthew's weakest links one. I play until I get there if I can make it, and then that just happens.
Funny and then Bradley wins, and it's like I think Bradley won the last one, the weakest link.
Bradley's a very good player, but he had a tough draw in the first round against yourself, Elliott. So. Yeah. Hard luck, Bradley. That was you saw me. He posted a GIF of him crying on the ground like a baby throwing a tantrum when he heard the draw. But well, that's really good. It's good to chat numbers and good to good to get people's experience. And I think it's nice. I mean that the Chiffre des Lettres is they use different formats and different little puzzles, and maybe the game does sort of need refreshed a little bit in that.
Yeah.
But
could be
where
little
you
things
started,
thrown
Paul, on not understanding why people can get numbers, and I don't consider myself in the same bracket as these guys at all, but I did have a very strange dream once where I was trying to explain the 302 thing on 4 large to Elliott, and he just couldn't get it, and I was getting really frustrated with him, and he was saying, no, I can't see it, and I was thinking, but it was a really weird dream.
It was, and then you were like, that had to be a dream.
Right.
Well, I think we'll get back on with this final. So thank you very much, gentlemen, to chat to us, and we will get on. We are into what round?
7
now. 57 to 30. Tim, there's plenty of time. It's a 15 round. So
we'll wait for James to get back.
Oh, James is gone, is he?
He's back.
There we are.
There he is. No, we didn't notice you were gone at all. It's fine. Don't worry.
I was gone about 20 seconds.
Yeah. We all have to go the odd time.
Has something in my eye. Right. Yeah.
So we're into round 7. And it's Elliott, your next normal selection, please. Have any of the ones you did before? You can have 2. You can have if you've played a 1 large.
I'll have my 1 large then. I'll have 1 large, please.
All right. So you're using your 1 large twice, okay? And your 1 large is
Okay.
Your numbers are 7, 5, and 10.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There's much point me writing this up. 7, 5, and 10. 8, 9, and 50. And you target 6, 9, 2. And that's zoomed down. And we're good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tim?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Okay. No pressure. Don't run a rush you if you hadn't it written down, but no.
No, I've written it. It's fine.
All right, okay, cool. So, Elliott, 692.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Yeah.
Multiply by 50 and take the 8.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we can see it just at the bottom there. Perfect. All right,
Cool.
so moving on from that one. That was a bit easy there, Ziggy. 67 to 40. Round 8 is Tim. Your next normal selection, please.
I'm pretending to think about this. 4 large.
4 large. Yeah, okay. You sure now? Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Your numbers are 4 and 10. And of course you're 25, you're 50, you're 75, and you're 100. Your target 237. So Tim, you're 237, please.
50 plus 10.
60
Times 100.
times 100. 6,000.
Minus 75.
Minus 75. Minus 95.
And divide by 25.
And divide by 25. Yeah. 237. Yes, let's take 3 off of 240. Yes, okay. 237.
I did it the boring way. 50 add 10 is 60.
Yeah.
Times 4.
Times 4. That's what I thought he was going to do.
340 and 75 over 25.
75 over 25.
Well, if you can't do the tricks.
If you can't show off, exactly.
Well,
yeah.
let's say you never got it when I explained it in my dream.
We knew that Tim would get a fancy 4 large solving somewhere.
If there's an opportunity, I'm doing it.
Special. What would you like?
Nasty 1 large, please.
Nasty 1 large. Okay. And your 5 smalls. Your 5 smalls are 2, 10, and 7. Sorry. 2, 10, and 7. Another 2, 5, and your large one is 37. And your target 886. 886, Elliot.
Yes, 886.
Okay, and Tim.
Yeah, 886.
Okay, your way, please, Elliot.
2 times 7 plus 10 is 24. Multiply by 37 for 888.
Yep.
And take the 2.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. And Tim.
I did it the same, except I got 24 by doing 7 plus 5 for 12 and then multiplying by 2.
Okay. 7 plus 5. Yeah, you hadn't used the 5 anyway. So, and you still had
Well done, both.
2 left over. The nice 37 rule. I like that. It's 37 24s. 888. So very good. Did we get that in the chat?
The chat. Yeah, we've got quite a few here. Yeah, there's a lot of names who got it here.
But that was the way they did. Yeah.
12. Yeah, 24 times 37. Bradley's put plus 2 instead of minus 2.
Oh, Bradley.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That's why Bradley's not. That's why Bradley's not here, isn't it? You see, so.
Don't shoddy.
Just kidding. Typos. Blame autocorrect. That's all you do. So the scores are 87 to 60, and we're into round 10, which is Tim. Your next normal selection, please.
3 large again, please.
3 large again. Okay. Okay, and your numbers are 7, 9, and 5. Your 3 large, 50, 75, and 100. And your target, 439. Okay, so this is Tim, 439.
Yep, 439.
Okay, and Elliot.
Yep, 439.
Okay, Tim. Your way, please, Tim.
7 times 50, 350. Add 75. Add 9, add 5.
Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, 439. And Elliot.
The same, except I'd got 425 by doing 7 times 75 minus 100.
So same here. That was my row. Yeah. Very nice. Just about using that 14, really, wasn't it? Okay, so very good. 10 points. 97 place 70. Okay, and we're into round 11. Elliot, your next normal selection, please.
2 large, please. Am I allowed 2 large again?
You are. So you're 2 large. Your numbers are 8, 1, 5, and 7. And you're 2 large, 75, and 100. And your target, 3, 4, 7. Sorry. So, whose round is it? Elliot, 347.
Yep, 347.
Okay. So, and Tim?
Yeah, 347.
Okay, your way, please, Elliot.
75 minus 7, 68.
Yeah.
Times 5, 340.
340.
and then 8 minus 1 for 7.
And out of that. Cool. Very nice. Tim.
Same way.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Ziggy fell out a little easy there, didn't it, James? You're on mute, but it did.
Yeah, the normals have had a streak of not being particularly difficult, and that's not made me very happy.
But they're pretty easy to these guys anyway, aren't they? So.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, but to us mere mortals, they should not be easy as well.
107 to 80. Yeah. Okay, 107 to 80. As we are into round 13. No, sorry, round 12. Sorry, round 12.
12, yeah?
12, yeah.
12, Tim, your last normal selection. Now, you cannot use your 3 large or your 4 large.
Okay.
Oh, you could use
them both.
You've
You've used them both twice each.
I hadn't realised there was another one of these rounds. Okay,
No,
let's have 6.
he's only had 3 selections, so he can't have used them.
I think he's only had 1 3 large.
Has he? Maybe that was there from the last game. Sorry. Okay, you can
I
use
had 3 large last time, and I've had 4 large twice, I think.
Yeah, okay, right. That's better, right? Okay.
But I've got 2 3 large rounds written on my paper as well, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Can anybody help? Are you sure one of them wasn't like a duck down or something?
No, because we've only had 3 specials so far, rounds 3, 6, and 9.
Oh, okay.
That'll not be a special round.
Sorry, round 12 is a special, I should say. Sorry, round 12 is a special. There we go.
That'll be
That's
it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sure people at home are going, it's a special. It's a special. Okay.
Yep.
So, Tim, your next special, please.
What did I have last time? Sorry, I've lost track.
You have used,
Down
you've
4
used the duck down, but you can use it again if you want. It's up to you.
No,
You're twice
I'll
on
have
this one.
nasty 4 large, please.
Nasty 4 large, Ziggy, please.
Not enough spoilage. I object. No, it was a nasty 4 large. Sorry.
Nasty 4 large, please.
Yep, absolutely. Okay.
Okay, so your 2 smalls are 5 and 9. Your 4 large, 12, 37, 62, and 87. And you target 977. That's ZoomDown. Oops, wrong one. Wrong chat. That was the intro music there. Sorry about that. It got clicked off at the last time. Sorry about that. So how did we get on?
I've only got 978.
978 and Elliott?
978, but not fully written down.
Okay, we'll go to you first then.
87 times 12 is 1044. Take away the 62. Should get you 982. And then 9 minus 5 for 4 and subtract.
You had the 5 left over.
9 minus 5. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, no. Oh.
Was looking at that.
Got
For a second.
978. Oops. Oh, that's terrible.
Unlucky.
Tim,
Well, I didn't get that.
tell me you
far,
didn't
so-
do it the same way, please. Tell me you didn't.
No, I did 62 plus 37 is 99.
Yeah,
Times 9 is 891.
yeah.
And add 87.
And add 87 for 9, 7, 8. You had me confused over here, Ellie. I was like, but.
It's like,
Oh dear.
yeah, with the correction at the end. Yeah, like that's the solution that's been put in front of me. I thought, did I type this in wrong?
Yeah.
'Cause it's looking like, oh man, unlucky.
Well, 7 points each. You could have had them all to yourself there, Elliot.
I should have got that.
Oh no. I don't think
You did it in the
Bradley's
right
going to let
approach.
me live that one down.
Yeah, he probably won't. No, he probably won't. Seven in it. Into round 13. You're going to have to win a couple of these rounds, Tim. So, Elliot, your next special selection.
I've used my nasty, haven't I?
You have used your hyper and your nasty once each, but you can use them twice.
I'll have one large nasty then, please.
One large nasty.
I think you did that last time, but is that may be allowed? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've
If
used
it was
it
one
twice.
large, yeah, choose. If it was one large, choose something else. And if you do, we don't want the exact same one.
What am I meant to do? Sorry.
I thought they
Not
were
a
allowed
one
to choose. I thought they were allowed to choose
Yeah.
it twice.
I thought we were allowed to.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I really don't mind.
Am I allowed my one large nasty or?
Were
I'm
we
fine
allowed?
with it.
They were allowed twice. Yeah, you were allowed it twice. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, one large
right.
nasty then.
Your
please.
numbers are 9, 9, and 2. 3, 7, and 37. Yeah. And your target. $584, and that's zoomed down. Okay, 584. Elliot
Yeah, 584.
and Tim.
No, I'm 583, I think.
Okay, so Elliot 584.
9 plus 7 equals 16. Multiply by 37, 592. And then 9 plus 2 minus 3 is 8 and subtract.
I did that, and then I failed to get 8 out of the last 3 numbers. My concentration's going.
Oh,
Not as bad as my blunder last time, to be fair.
Yeah, it just shows you, Tim, it happens. Even to the best, it happens. So very well played, Elliot.
Well played, Elliot.
Very
Yeah,
well played.
quite a few people in the chat got it as well. However, nobody has spotted the LNAFP solution.
Go on.
I did that way.
Well done, Matthew. You're the only
Nine,
one who
nine,
did.
nine.
who's
9
Well,
times
well
9
played.
add 2 for 83
Yeah,
times
times
7
7 plus
and add
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, 83, and then what?
Times 7
All right.
and add the 3.
581. Okay, another 3. Very nice. Okay. Very good. So the score is 124.87, and we're into Tim. Your final special selection, please. Round 14.
I can't remember what I've had.
You have had duck. I
I've
can't remember
had
what it
duck.
was, but you had a duck down, 4
I
large.
had
or
4 large,
something.
nasty, and something else. I'll do the duck down 4 large again if that's allowed.
Yeah, that's fine. Duck down, 4 large. Coming up. Hopefully Ziggy gives us a nice target for this final one.
I'm afraid to tell you, it was under 1,000.
Why did I rub the scores off? Sorry, completely don't know why I did that. 24 to, what was it, 124 to?
87.
87. Okay. Right, your numbers. Your 3 smalls are 4, 5, and 1. And your 25, 50, 75, and 100. Target. 183. And that's zoomed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So we have it. Tim.
Yeah.
How'd you get it? A fancy way, was it?
Can I do a fancy way?
Come on.
I could do. All right then.
Go on then. Give us a fancy
100
way.
times 50.
100 times 50, yeah.
Add 75. Divide by 25.
Divide by 25.
It's 203. And subtract 5 times 4.
And 5 times 4. Very nice. Very nice. Good solve. Thinking on your feet there when the host was pressuring you. Oh, well done. Elliot?
100, add 75, and then 4 times 50 over 25 for 8.
And 4 times 8 over 25 for the 8. And add it on for 183. So, very well played. 10 points, gentlemen.
Well, we had one bullet round.
So, congratulations, Elliot, but we have an Arith-nundrum to do. So let me do that. And now, James, give me a little bit of time. Don't be wrapping up too quickly. Let me write this out.
Well,
Yeah, there's 93 steps to this one, so it'll take Paul a little while.
he needs a second board. He's just putting it up.
He's
Okay.
brought out the
Tutorial.
extension.
It's the final round of our Numberists tourney, I suppose. Yeah. It's quite it's a bit of a shame, I suppose, that quite a few of the rounds were ERE'd more so than we'd hope, but we've had some good ones as well, and I think only one of them has been unsolvable. So all good. I'm looking forward to this. I've genuinely not seen this final Arith-nundrum. I'd seen the first one, but not the other one. I think the other one involving 39 squared. So I was just behind on that. But not that I expected to be much closer.
Okay.
We all good?
We are good. So, very best of luck, gentlemen, as we reveal today's Arith-nundrum. Come on, music.
Buzz,
Yes, Elliot.
3864.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. On 13 seconds. Unlucky for some, unlucky for Tim.
I wasn't close.
I don't blame you, Tim. I don't blame you. Because that's impressive. That's very impressive. I'm assuming no one had buzzed before Elliot there in the chat either now, so.
No. We have one contribution of pi squared.
I figured that one would take in the 20 seconds maybe, but 13 is frighteningly good. So our ZoomDown Numberists champion is Elliott Miller. Congratulations.
Brilliant.
Well played.
Well played, Tim.
They've all been absolutely fantastic, to be fair.
And commiserations, Tim. You did well done. I mean, he's some player, isn't he?
He is. I'd have liked to have done a bit better there, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It could have gone either way, though. I mean, I've no shame in admitting that Tim is a wildly better 4-large player than myself. So a couple of more difficult targets in there, it might have swung the other way.
I suppose it all depends which selections come up for you and things like that. Yeah, how it pans out. You're all very good numbers players. It's we are splitting hairs really, but very well done, Elliot. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Incredulousness in the chat on that.
Good. That was amazing. Yeah, to leave it with that was class.
Should have made it harder.
A max game, and what was that? What did you get in this one? So that's final score 144.
144. So that's 13 out of 15 maxes.
Yeah. And
Is there some sort of like prize?
Should have been 14.
Like...
Should have been 14, shouldn't it, Ropey? Shouldn't it? Yes.
Look.
Should have been 14 maxes in this game. Elliott
Oh
should
yes,
have-
sorry. I thought for a
Don't
second.
remind me.
Yeah, because of that one round. I thought you meant for a second that I made a mistake, but no.
No.
But you see, that's it. But there you go for the mortals watching at home. You can be a numbers god, but we can also have our little blonde moments as well, where we don't realize we have a 5 left over. So
Good omelette solution.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
wasn't an omelette round.
it is. So, but that was wow, Matthew. What do you think of that?
Very good, very good. I mean, the speed of that out conundrum is interesting. Did you recognise that it was 23 squared as soon as you got to that bit?
I just sort of looked
Yeah.
at that bit first, and it was 168 times 23, which is 3864.
Well, I got that far, but that's still non-trivial.
23. Yeah, it was the
That's
20.
very impressive.
That's what I was trying to leave, so you could see it was basically it was a 23 times this. But yeah, that would take me 25, 30 seconds, I think, to get anywhere close to that. So very, very, very impressive. So what are they saying in the chat, Fiona?
They're saying congratulations, quite rightly, to
thank you.
Elliott, and yeah, really impressed by that solve, and yeah, I think all the guys have done absolutely brilliant, really. So been a really fun tournament, I think.
It has, yeah, it's been really fun.
Are we going to see a second series of this? Like, if we're going to have a second series of ZoomDown, can we have a second series of this?
Of the
Yeah,
number,
there's
yeah,
the
Well,
Demand.
we've got other specials we want to try too.
we do. I don't know. We will have other specials, but I think this is a major part of the game, the numbers.
Yeah.
And I think so. So yeah. So for this format, I think it's worked. Why wouldn't we do this again? It's been really good fun. So, you've all enjoyed yourselves. I hope, have you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really have.
Good. Well, there you go. I mean, if the players enjoy it and the people like watching it, why wouldn't we put it on again? It's some of the maybe the hyper was really good. Don't know. Did any of you watch that? Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Hyper was good, but we didn't get. I don't know if we got the numbers really. As people, there's far more interest in these numbers
Yeah,
than there
yeah.
probably was in the hyper. But fabulous, just fabulous play, and I'm just really glad. And Ziggy worked out, James, and
It did. It performed how it was meant to in generating random numbers and targets. Although I would say, yeah, it didn't quite produce as many hard targets I was hoping for in normal, but that's just sadly probability
Well,
and
it's the
chance.
same on Apto, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm happy with the special selections that it drew. That
and
is quite a
the way
challenge.
it's the way it always is as well. I mean, if you're more than 10 points behind going into the final numbers round and the guy goes one large, it's going to come out with the easiest bloody target that you've ever seen, and it's just one of those things. You have to hope against hope that it's going to be a hard one. I mean, I had a hard one against Jamie Wing that got me back into the game, but you're hoping that it's going to be a slightly tricky one just to give you that chance to get back.
Yeah, every time I go to the final numbers and pick one large to play safe, I get a real bugger. My opponent gets it, so I've given up doing that now. I just think I'll go for large.
Well, yes, Ziggy can be put to bed until a special comes around another time, I suppose.
Can Ziggy be tweaked? Could he be tweaked to produce harder one larges and things like that? No.
I'm sure he could. There is say solvers can be put in and stuff like that. I'll just work on that another time now, I suppose.
Okay, right. Well, that's good.
Until next time.
Well, I think we're 5 to 10, so I think we've kept people late enough. But I think it's been absolutely fabulous. So thank you very much to everyone for taking part, and the four people last week as well. Yous were all brilliant. Yous all did yourself very proud, and I think showed off the numbers, and maybe you might get a few more people heading over to Apto as well now if they see this.
Hopefully.
That's what we're trying to do with these, is bring everyone back into the fold, get everyone on every mailing list and in every competition, and if they're not playing, to be watching and supporting their mates, and whether that's on Apto or ZoomDown or wherever it's going to be. So
it might just be worth giving a shout out for Dave Robjohn's Apto Olympics. I think the sign-up's closed today, but that's going to be absolutely fantastic. He's got so many different rounds and variants. It just looks absolutely mad. So if you haven't signed up for that, you've got a couple of hours left. So get in there.
Okay. We'll have I think we will have a special of James's fuse down as well. James, do you want to talk about that?
Well, I won't take credit for the variant itself. However, yes. So a long time ago, I found when we played Apteros over or Countdown over Skype. I think it was. I don't know whether it was Zarte, Ben Wilson, or Innes who proposed this idea. This idea where the first 7 letters are drawn as normal, and then for the final the final pick, you can either pick vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, or any of those kind of permutations, or 2 of the same, but they both get revealed at the same time. And if you're going to use any of those final 2 letters, they must be used in that form. They can't be manipulated at all, but using them grants you an extra point.
If it's EA, they have to be EA, not AE, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, right.
Unless obviously you have one of those that are standalone in the selection as well.
The numbers seemed more interesting, actually. Explain the numbers rounds to these numberists.
I'm a fan of this, although it was proposed by... I do remember the numbers were proposed by an idiot of a 14-year-old me at the time. So, numbers are picked as normal, but before the target is revealed, and before the target's revealed, so you don't want to know what it is, you're allowed to fuse 2 of the numbers together in whatever order you wish, so concatenating them, and then the target is revealed. So it's like a horrible mix of Octorock and
nasty.
And nasty Orions.
Yeah, you're gonna get like we'll take that 8 and that 7 to make an 87. Yeah.
Because so you could fuse 2 numbers together, like if they were smalls for like a 6 and a 8 for 86 or 68, but if you did 4 large, you could choose to have 75,100 as a number in your selection if you so wished, and then the number is revealed, the target's revealed as normal, and that's between 101 and 999.
Tim would like that, I think. Yeah, starting off with a 75,100 and working down.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
We've trial run it on not ZoomDown before, but just on a Zoom call, and it seemed all right.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, we'll work on it, I think, won't we? We'll have it during our off season, I think, for this. When this series is over, then we'll have maybe a couple of private friends ones and see how it works. That's what we did with this, just to see if it worked, and then we started the cameras rolling really and got on with the series. So as you can tell, really, there was no preparation. But anyway, yeah, we look forward to that. It's back to normal ZoomDown there on Monday night. So who we have Steve Anderson
going
Big
for his
Steve
ball,
Anderson
yeah.
returns.
So we'll let you know tomorrow probably how who he's going to play. But thanks for tuning into this. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and it's been very fun.
Yeah.
Cheers,
thanks
everyone.
for playing, guys.
Good night.
We'll leave it there. Good night, guys.
Yeah, I need to go get my glass of milk.